Hey, what's up, everybody? James Massots. We're here in the city of Titusville, coming over to City Hall. We're waiting for Solo Yacker. He's on his way down here somewhere and coming down and hopefully going to get... Oh, we got police showing up over here. They called the police. How's it going? Say again? No, I'm going to be looking for a public records request, so where do you do those things? All right. Is there other guys that walked in here with cameras and walking around?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Where's public records? Oh, thanks. I get me a mask. Huh?
You can ask the clerk right now. They usually keep all the information right now. How do you sign right there? Document everybody coming in.
Oh no, that's unlawful search and seizure, sir. I don't want to be documented coming in here. So, where's the other guy's signatures?
That's business policy right now.
So we got good citizen that came in.
I'm go right there. Speaking of which,
and then oh, look at him. Thank you, sir. Police are here, by the way, because of my fire department. Yeah, they're over there. So, did you guys get any good information here at all? I mean, it's a setup. You got a mask you're putting on, going in here, and then they're going to be like, "Hey, you guys are wearing a mask. What's going on?" Police are over there somewhere. I don't know. Yes, not really, but oh, here it is. Hi, this is information. I was going to ask. There's a park on the other side of the bridge over there, just on the other side. I can't think of the name of it. It has like a man's name. Where the FWC is, the building over there. There's like Florida Wildlife over there. Is that a public park or is that a private park?
I think it's a public.
Public, yeah, I thought so because it looks like it is. It looks like it's like city maintained. There's a boat ramp and all that.
So Parks and Rec are in charge of all the parks.
Okay. Is Parks and Rec in this building?
No.
Okay. Where are they at?
They're off of Garden Street.
Garden Street?
Williams Avenue.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Right. So they were good in there? Yeah, so FD called.
Y'all doing?
What's up?
Staying busy?
Staying busy?
Right. Man, I tell you, they said, the guy just told us it's supposed to rain, I think, at 3.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it'll cool it down, man, because yesterday I think it was like 96 out.
Yeah, you piss in the wind, you get pissed on, right?
Yeah.
It's so random. You guys here for us by chance?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
They were, people were just, or the fire guys were just concerned about you guys filming around there, but
Yeah.
100% lawful and legal.
Hey, how come your chief deputy doesn't like people filming then?
Who's your deputy?
Chief Deputy Robinson? Is it Hutchison? Hutchison?
Yeah, Deputy Chief Hutchison?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he was.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Is he?
Oh yeah. So I just didn't know. You're
No, I've had a pretty good...
I spoke to a corporal on the phone yesterday. I don't know if it was you.
I didn't work yesterday.
Didn't work. Okay, so it wasn't me. So cool.
No, we record everything about a camp, so...
Yeah, that's what's weird about it. It's like, wow. Yeah, I was over there doing a public records request. You know how people say F the police department, right? I asked for a public records request for F the fire department.
Yeah.
And they didn't...
Well, because it's when people don't understand things or don't know things,
Yeah.
people react differently.
No, the lady walked in the back. She grabbed the chief or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they called you.
Yeah.
I mean, they got hoses. Remember back in the 60s, they used to blast people with the hoses and stuff like that? So they're...
Before me.
I know. I mean, you see it on
Before the
YouTube. You see it on there.
80s. Yeah.
But what I was getting at is, you walked back and ignored me, and then called the police. Guys with guns and stuff like that, and tasers.
Yeah.
And then, did I see you the other? No, I didn't see you. Guys are working the same shift. Yeah. So I went back there and I said, "Hey, anybody here?" And then some nice lady come up. Yeah. She handled the request, and she said, "No problem. That's great."
Yeah.
But why call the police for a public records request? Are
Like
you?
I said, they don't know.
They don't know.
I don't. My understanding, based on what you're explaining, is that they don't know.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just come to check out.
I mean, that makes sense.
Hey man, I'm
I guess.
100%. I'm on with you guys' rights.
That's nice that you are. You're one of the maybe first or second in the past month.
I was just up in Dothan, Alabama, and every place I went to, there were like 4 or 5 cops. At the very end, I had the sheriff out there, 12 officers, state, county, local official. Oh, I kid you not.
For recording?
For recording. We were walking by the PD, and they showed up and they said, "Well, you're out recording our public building."
Well, hold on. Then,
yeah, and I was.
what about the buildings that have cameras on them?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, the same thing. I told them.
Recording in a public place.
Yeah. But they're a little different up there in Bama. They don't,
Well,
I've never been up there. I don't know.
Well, just so you guys got body cams. So if I, as a citizen, if I wanted to go and request that body cam footage, I go and I get it. In Alabama, 100%. Alabama, no way. What? You need a judge's order in order to get body cam.
For public records request?
For a public records request, yeah. And they can deny you. You got to fill out a form, and they can deny you. Like the chief of police can be like, I'm not going to give it to him.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Nah, man, everything, and that's the one thing, being a newer officer, I guess, in this generation, and you're training with this officer now, and is, transparency, man, and building with the community. Why have a gap when you can bridge it?
Exactly, and
can you pinch me? Nah, you're not serious. Are you kidding?
You saw the face, though.
No, man.
Listen, I've done over 600 videos in public places, and 95% of them I get hassled at for recording. Yeah, and I know what impeding business and harassment and loitering, and I know disorderly conduct. I know all that. I stand quietly in the corner and I record my public official, and then they get upset and then they call the police or whatever. But like you said, if there's nothing to hide, there should be no worry.
But you just look in general. I mean, how many buildings and stores and houses and people have. Anybody just say you have your phone sitting right there.
Yeah.
Camera on my phone.
Yeah,
I worked on a city. Brian Nelson, 9158.
yeah, because you're very disproportionate.
No, it's weird. What are you guys doing for lunch? I mean, anything going on?
Huh? No, good, man.
I know I can't buy you lunch, but it's like, damn, it's weird.
No, I mean, but the thing is, I'm a part of the newer generation. I'm trying to teach younger guys, like, hey, man, these things happen, but ultimately what you guys are doing is legal and lawful, 100%. There's nothing criminal. You're not trying to obstruct or do anything that would be a criminal violation. There's no reasonable suspicion because there's no crime that we suspect you of committing besides doing what you're legally and lawfully allowed to do. So
this ain't real.
Well, a lot of times we'll hear that we're investigating, and I got this from the sheriff up there. Now, the sheriff, the constitutional office sheriff, and he says, "Well, we're here investigating," and I said, "Well,
investigating what crime?"
Exactly. I said, "You can't just investigate nothing. Right. So there's got to be a crime."
Yeah. You have to have at least reasonable suspicion.
Yeah, and
anything's just a hunch.
Shoot, I can even.
Right. Yeah, they say suspicion or we're investigating. Or we got a call.
We get a call, but if it's nothing illegal, then what it is?
Yeah. Hopefully you're a training officer.
Yeah, Brian Nelson.
Dude, you're in the Space Coast and you're Anthony Nelson.
So what's weird is I was mentioning that I was down there at the PD filming the chairs. There's an ass ton of chairs out by the dumpster, and they're all throwing them out. And then I was out there just looking at the chairs, checking them out. And then one of the officers, a younger guy, it sounds like a German name, kind of a Germanish name, Rossen something or something weird like that. So he's out there talking to me. Oh, you're not doing anything. You're not detained. Just check to see what's going on. Okay, great. And then the deputy chief comes up and he's like, you need to get out of here now. You can stand over here and you can stand over here. And I already checked the right of ways. I checked everything like that. And I said, sir, hey, by the way, is your tent on your vehicle legal?
Yeah.
And it set him off. Right. And he's like, 1, 2, 3, you're going to go to jail like that. I'm like, really? And that's the head of the snake right there. And that officer was there, saw that, and now sees, well, I can do that because the deputy chief did that. And that's what I was trying to get at with that. I was just like, wow. So, and then the first time I got detained down there, I was just driving down, and there was a sergeant. I think it's Sergeant Wise. Is that a guy here? What starts with W? I can't remember.
Day shift or night shift?
Night shift. Kind of youngerish looking. But anyway, I did a loop down this. I came because it was at night, and I didn't want to bother anybody. And I came and did that loop down Lockheed Martin there. Got detained. Said I was on the property of Lockheed Martin, and I'm like, I wasn't. And then the guy said, oh yeah, one of the dispatchers called and said you were stalking her or following her. So I called back and I said, hey, did you say I was stalking you? And I asked for the recorded line, and she's like, I never said that. So it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But my last question for you.
I don't like that part.
No, I don't. And it was.
Hopefully, I would hope that it would be a misunderstanding, but the good thing is, what you guys doing with what you're doing,
Yeah.
whatever, we address it, get it squared away.
Right, you rectify it, right? That's why we're out here.
One of the questions I have, the parks that are over by the bridge over there, are those public or private? There's one on this side and then where the FWC is.
Public or private? Those are run by Brevard County. Those are public.
County. Okay, cool. That's good. That's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it would be.
I know. I think it's FWC, Florida Fish and Wildlife.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys are from Florida or not, but FWCs are, wildlife. Yeah. But they have a spot over there.
Yep.
But it's pretty marked off. I mean,
Okay.
you guys understand where it is.
Yeah, everything was good. I got my public records request done. Like I said, the chief, I guess he's the battalion chief or something like that. They went back, called you, but the other lady handled it, and I was in and out. I mean, if the word is offensive, don't watch TV anymore.
No, I think the Supreme Court already said that cursing is covered under free speech.
It should be.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a violation of this.
What, vulgar language?
Yeah, vulgar language. It's covered.
As long as it's not sexually explicit, like detailing a sexual act.
Or if you say I'm gonna f you up or something like that.
Right,
Yeah.
and, as long as it's
That's
not
assault.
fighting words. Not fighting words or sexually explicit, but like F the sheriff.
Councilor Prince, he said you're doing training stuff, or you've been. Oh, cool.
The sheriff up there said that it seemed
This is like a weird dream. I'm like in a twilight zone because we don't ever get this, especially the last couple of weeks. Coming here, it's like it's crazy. So.
Because when you do stuff like that, the citizens that know their rights are just like, oh my God, you're giving away free money. It's like a lotto. I just got to go up there and hold a sign that has a cuss word on it. You'll arrest me. It'll go through the court 2 years, and I'll have 50 grand. You know what I mean? It's like you're giving away free money because it's the citizens' money. So.
And it is so weird.
And a lot of those times, man, in these situations that happen with people, whenever we even get calls like, "Hey, this guy's reporting me. I don't know what he's reporting me for." But then we go there, it's like, "Hey, well, you're in the Walmart parking lot."
Yeah.
And think, but you have cameras in the Walmart parking lot. So what's the difference between that camera and his camera?
You know what? There was a lieutenant. I don't. You guys are here for this, but there's a lieutenant I spoke with just the other day, yesterday actually. And I talked to him and I said, man, I'm just trying to get a dialogue. And he clearly said to me, he says, well, you've called 3 times up here. You know what you need to do to file a complaint against that deputy chief. And I said, no, I just want to have a dialogue with someone because you can get our point across. These guys right here, none of these guys are criminals. We just come out here and check it out. And he goes, well, I know what you're trying to do with those cameras and bait people. I was like, if I'm going to bait someone, I can bait you quick. I've done law enforcement for 10 years. And I know how to bait it really good, but I don't. I walk around with a camera and do
You
that.
guys seem pretty nice and reasonable.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, if you're not reasonable,
I've
then
got 600 videos up, and a lot of guys that do this, especially out west, they like to push the limits and curse and yell and.
Well, just like you said up there that they were investigating suspicion or whatever it is.
yeah, which is a felony or misdemeanor suspicion.
Reasonable suspicion?
No, suspicion is a felony or misdemeanor.
So we the statute where suspicion's a crime.
Yeah, and
And I always get them with that too because I always ask them, and I tell them, I say, I like the law.
How long you been, Officer Prince? How long you been out?
It's a hobby. I love the law. It's so interesting.
2 months in, and you have previous law enforcement.
Other people to follow the law. So when they
Cool.
come up to me and they say, oh, what
That's
do
what
you
I tell most of them. I'm like, let me pull it out of my head. All right, a reasonable ground for suspicion supported by circumstances sufficiently strong to warrant a cautious person that he or she is guilty of the crime that he or she is accused. That's your probable cause. And that's why I tell, like, this guy right here is awesome. But when I go out, you got to know everything. Because if I step over here,
Appreciate you guys because you.
oh, guess what? Your foot's in there, and now I need your ID because I suspect you of criminal mischief or trespass. So it's crazy.
Is found, it can only benefit all of us. And I like to use this story of this fire chief in Alabama. He worked for the city for 30 years. Okay, had a pension, and I implore you, gentlemen, also to look into your public pensions.
Right.
Had a pension, retired. The city mismanaged the budget. First thing to go, his pension. The guy ended up dying in his apartment because he couldn't afford heat. Now, this is a gentleman that dedicated 30 years of his life to serving the public. You know what I mean? And to be treated like this because the city mismanaged the budget. But I tell people, when you work for things that other people can't, but once you hit retirement, nobody in that city, county, state, they don't care about you no more. You're just another citizen.
Yep.
And if it comes between building a new building or fully funding your pension, the
Building.
will go up.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Hopefully it doesn't happen here. We've been lucky. The city's been pretty good to us. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But check it.
I'm sorry you guys came across the bad situations.
Well,
like
yeah.
that.
Well, it's like you say, it's in every profession. It doesn't matter. And the professions that I do, I own a business. We own businesses and stuff. And there's bad people in every one.
Right.
And it's impossible to get them out because there's just more people coming in, and it's a numbers game. You know, it's a numbers game. You go up to Chicago, there's going to be more corrupt officers than you know, Titusville, obviously. You know.
But then again, how big is the department?
Exactly. So it's a numbers game. It's all a numbers game.
How many do you guys have? You about 70?
Roughly, yeah. No, I think we're about 90.
Okay, that's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're considered a large department because I think 50 or more is considered a large department.
You got a doppelganger. I'm gonna leave you with that. Look up Courage JD on the internet.
I know Courage JD.
Do you? That's you.
That's me, Courage?
Yeah, that's you.
All right, so you're the third person that said that.
Yeah.
Still trying to find Ariana Grande, man.
Hey, all right, you know about it then. All right. So I think we have the same mindset. That's cool. Because like when I did law enforcement, it was such a nice, refreshing thing to be able to go out there and interact with people rather than be like, you do what I say. Because as soon as, like, if you push back, I'll push back. He's not afraid to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, but I'll push back until that limit. But I just can't.
I've been to jail a couple of times. I went to the port of Tampa where they do the cruise flight terminal. We went up there. Well, I went up there first, and it's just a public area. You can walk right up the stairs, and then they have a security checkpoint, and then inside there's TSA.
Yeah.
So I didn't go into security area. I just stood back and I was filming, and they came out. They were real aggressive. Kicked me off the property. Said I could go stand in the grass strip between that property and the Florida Aquarium there in Tampa's property. But then they called the Florida Aquarium had its trespassed out of there. So I'm actually sponsored by a lawyer.
It was funny. I'll tell you. He's listening, but. Hey, sorry the footage cut off there. We got the Corporal Brown. So he was. I told Rogue to pinch me. This is a dream. I don't know. This sucks, but not. But I'm glad he's doing that. So. We're out of here. My camera cut off there for a second. I was talking to him. There's Corporal Nelson and Officer Prince. I really don't believe what I heard today, but I'm absolutely amazed that he was providing what he did there for us. You don't get that. Anyway, Roge Nation, Sean Barry, and Florida Action News. We're all headed out. We're gonna go out here and see if we can't find out where and what we can do about seeing what's going on around Titusville. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe, and see you guys soon.